Don't panic. You're not supposed to see your cursor. Midnight Protocol is played entirely through keyboard. Let me make sure you're seeing this. You are? Okay. All right, so let's go to options. Audio. We'll take the volume down. I like that there's definitely a like tapping keyboard sound. And there is an option to turn on the keyboard sounds. Oops. Video. Seems good. Gameplay options. There's camera sway. End turn can terminate. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Midnight Protocol. Okay, choose your playstyle. Turn-based. The action is divided into turns. Strategic. This is the recommended way to play. There is a tutorial. After you finish the tutorial, you can play it in real time. All programs act in real time. You think the proper way to play chess is with a game clock. You are a prodigy behind the keyboard and a master of tab completion. Unhinged, untested. Not the recommended way to play, so we're not going to play that way. Budapest or Budapest. 2062. Is COVID still a problem? Charges against Data dropped. In a surprise change of course, UN DigiSec has announced it will be dropping all charges against Data. A prominent hacktivist at the center of several major anti-monopoly and transparency ops, Data was arrested last year during a following an identity leak. A press statement reads, after a thorough re-examination of all available evidence, the Digital Security Office cannot verify beyond reasonable doubt that the individual in our custody is responsible for the cybercrimes committed under that alias. Consequently, we see no elements that necessitate an extension of the arrest warrant. In layman's terms, Data could have been anyone. DigiSec's decision appears to validate widespread criticism that the case was built on shaky foundations. From the editorial team at thewire.org, Data, wherever you are, whoever you are, keep fighting the good fight. Oh, I'm getting a whole OS thing happening down here. Oh, Midnight Protocol activated. Oh. I don't. Oh, it doesn't matter what I type. The username is Data. Got it. Enter password? I don't know. Any button you typed would enter the right thing, so it's good. Welcome. This is your console. On the left are the different screens. Press the corresponding key to show the screen. Let's start by pressing E to bring up the email screen. From Clover. Subject, welcome back. Look, I'm done trying to talk you out of it. They went easy on you this one time and you want to get right back to it? Shit, Data, you're violating parole just getting anywhere near a deck. Fine, I know there's no changing your mind anyway. I'm sending you back that old terminal you wanted me to have. It's pretty bare bones, but it should get the job done. Snail had his eye on some easy marks for you. You'll want the funds, I guess. Hey Data, don't disappear on me again, okay? Be careful. Be safe. We're gonna see if... Yeah, thanks Clover, appreciate it. Oh, so we really just are kind of continuing the same prompt that we were doing. Got it. Thanks, Clover. Appreciate it. Got to start somewhere again. Oop, address received. New mission added to address panel. Clover's message provided you with a network address. You can use the address screen to see all available addresses. Okay, but first we are going to... First, no, don't exit out of the game. Oh, you only want me to do this thing? Go. I was going to try to go to settings to turn the game down a little bit, but that's okay. Here you can select an address you've collected to initiate a hack on the network. Select the Plug It In mission by pressing Enter. Okay, so the Plug It In mission is... Hold on. Now, there we go. The Plug It In mission is, we have a port scanner, it's a financial node, it says no ICE, there is a 2-node network, no requirements. Clover gave you this address, an easy cash grab. Hey, good morning, Kelly. I hope that you're doing well and preparing for the game. I hope that all the problems over there have gotten worked out. Regardless, if they haven't, I'm still in awe of what Saucefire has done and continues to do until noon today. Okay, so initialize connection with network? Yes. You have breached the network. A network consists of several nodes, 2 in this case. Your current position is the access node. You will always start on an access node. The game is played over a series of turns. During your turn, you can perform 2 actions. You can spend an action to move, run, or remove a program, interface with a node, or exit the network. Your remaining number of actions is displayed in the upper right corner of your screen. You can move to an adjacent node by typing move, followed by the address of the node. Enter move F0 to travel to the finance node. Oh, okay, so the finance node is F0. I hope you cleared your cache because it's definitely a cache grab, so we're going to need room for cache, so clear your cache first. Oh, wait, I think you can also... Yeah, you can probably use tab to autocomplete stuff. So if you... That's kind of cool. Like if you're like, I don't really know what I can do, tab will help you do stuff. Most nodes have a special interface action you can use. Your current node's interface action is explained at the bottom of the screen. The node you are on is a finance node. This node type contains financial records that can be funneled to your account. Use an interface action. Okay, so interface drain. Transfer 30 credits from this node to your personal account. Oh, we just do interface? Okay. Good work. The ring around the financial node indicates how many credits remain. You're out of actions, so let's pass the turn to the network with the end command. So now the network, I assume, is going to try to fight the intrusion. Oh, they are trying to trace me. During its turn, the network will trace your position. Once the trace bar in the top right corner of the screen is filled, the network will start to drain your credits, destroy your assets, or worse. Try to complete your objectives before the network trace is completed. Drain the financial node before that happens. Use the interface command to drain the node again. Okay, so you can also use the keyboard buffer. Great! This network has been picked clean. At any given time, you can use the exit command to leave the network. Note that exiting the network will also require an action. Ooh, so we can't even leave until we have a free action available. Use the exit command now to end the mission. Okay, so we have drained this financial node. And we can actually see the log on the left-hand side. We can see the log on the left-hand side saying exactly what we've done. So let's exit. Abort connection, are you sure? Once you leave a mission, you cannot replay it. Yes. A plus, completion time. So it is timing you. Not a fan of the timer, but whatever. 50 credits, no reputation for being a gray hat. Note, no notes. You have another email. Okay, now let's see if we can... It's really not going to let me do the settings, huh? All right. Can we see the status? Ah, our status. Okay, so we get a white hat rep, a gray hat rep, or a black hat rep. Whether we're good... Okay, Gray Hat is apparently just skill as a hacker, and Black Hat is our criminal side. No. Logs? Kraken was responsible for doxing you. Why? To answer that question, you need to find him first. Okay. Okay, so we said thank you to Clover for giving us the job, and Clover now says, "You're welcome. I figured you might like some low-hanging fruit. You spent a year AFK and stuff evolves fast. Your words, IIRC." Snail's looking into this Kraken you're after. Can't hurt to keep a low profile until we have something concrete, right? Here's another pretty dull one. Hey, Dharma Project, good Sunday. Give me something. No, you know what? Good point. Good point. I'll keep my head down. Just let me know as soon as you have anything on Kraken. Okay, so we got another address. The address is literally named Easy Mark. It's a barely protected fringe network, so score some easy credits. Got 2 financial nodes, so why not? This network has 2 financial nodes. Your objective is to drain both. Remember that you can use move to move between nodes and interface to interact with a node. End will pass the turn to the network. For now, the exit command has been disabled. Hey, Rogan, good morning. Okay, so this node has 100 credits. And we are out of moves. Hey, Primalino, morning. You can spend an action to run a program from your deck. The programs you bring on a mission will determine your strategy. You start a program by typing its name. For instance, the program Cloak will slow down the network's trace attempts. Type Cloak in your console to run it. Well done. When Cloak is active, you have a chance to evade the network trace that turn, buying you more time. Your active programs appear on the left side of the screen. Okay. An active program requires processing power. You currently have 8 processing slices at your disposal. Right now, Cloak is using all 8. The more slices assigned to a program, the more efficiently it will run. Continue draining the financial nodes. Okay, so we can see that Cloak is running. It's using all 8 of our slices, and the chance to slow down the trace each turn is 75%. I'm assuming that later on, if we have multiple programs we want to run, we may have to divvy up their resources. Okay, we have one more move, so we're going to interface again. And then we'll end our turn. Okay. Manually interfacing with financial node is a tedious process. The leech program can only be used on financial nodes and will automatically drain them for you. Remember, you can run a program by typing its name. Okay, so now we have a program that will automatically drain this node, leech. Okay, and here's how we now reassign slices to different programs. Leech can't be started because Cloak is eating up all the available processing slices. The slice command can be used to redistribute them. Enter slice Cloak 4 to reduce its slices to 4. This will make Cloak less efficient, but frees up slices for Leech. Great. Redistributing slices does not take an action. Sweet. So use it often. Now try running Leech again. Remember, you start a program by entering its name. Also, right there on the screen, it's telling me what to enter for the tutorial, so I appreciate that. Okay. Leech is now installed on this node. Rogan. Leech is now installed on this node and will drain credits every turn, saving you actions. Assigning more slices to Cloak makes the network trace slower. Giving more to leech makes it drain credits faster. There are 3 commands you can use to manage your slices: slice, SL up, and SL down. You'll learn about these as you go along. You can remove a program with the remove command. For instance, remove leech would remove leech. However, removing a program costs you an action. Practice using leech and cloak to drain the rest of the credits. When you're ready, exit the network with the exit command. You can install multiple instances of leech on different nodes. If you're stuck, use the help command to see all available commands. That's what I needed. For information and examples on a specific command, enter help followed by the command name. Example, to get help on the slice command, type help slice. Anybody who has used any like command line programming language is feeling right at home right now. And that's me. Okay, so leech is currently draining this. What if I move to F1? Because leech is still draining, so I'll end my turn. The network will try its trace. Okay, leech 20 credits. So it is now. It's now it leached 20 credits from that, so it's done. So let's leech here. And we'll also interface. Okay. Is it an orange slight look? Okay, they are tracing me. However, we have drained everything from the system, so we're out. Got all of our objectives, got all the credits, and we're out of here. You have another email. The dot blinking next to the email command shows that you have unanswered emails, and I will get to my unanswered emails. Do not ask me how many unreads I have in Google Gmail because it's ridiculous. But we're going to run a quick break, quick ad. I'm going to stand up and go probably finish off my coffee, and then we'll come right back to this. So everybody hang tight. I'm going to do a quick BRB, but let's hop back into Midnight Protocol. We'll play that for a little bit more, because I want to see like what is the next complicated thing. We've already learned how to move around nodes, interface with them. Now we're running programs. Now we're allocating resources to those programs. So I'm kind of curious now, what's next? What does it want to show us next? So let's hop back in. Okay. Another email. Hey, Jamie, good morning. So, no worries, we'll do. As soon as Snail digs something up, you'll hear about it. Still wondering, though. Yeah, Kraken put you behind bars, but don't you think you're rushing into things a little bit? You had me pretty worried when he vanished. You trusted me before, so trust me on this one as well. Let me handle things for now. Anyway, in the meantime, here's a good payout. If Snail's search pans out, you might need the money soon enough. Alright, I trust you. So we can also kind of be an asshole or be nice. Alright, I trust you. I'll stay off the radar for now. Okay, so it looks like we got another easy address, perhaps? The wall. Another tip from Clover, a modestly protected network with financial and data nodes. Hey, Alien Traveler. Yeah, I've been playing some demos from Turn-Based Thursday, and I really appreciate how many demos there are out there. And I sometimes wish that bigger studios were able to create demos just as much as smaller and independent studios were. Because you really do get a sense of, oh, I'm going to like this, or I kind of like it, but it's not for me. So I really appreciate that there are so many things you can just get a hint of and then make your decision from then on. Okay, so this one has one binary wall ice, one financial node, and a data node. All right, time to get in there. Take care, JA. Have a wonderful day. Yes, dude, just get in there. Hack me into the matrix. Move to the financial node. Oh, this is interesting. If we're at the access node, we can switch back to it, and if we interface, then we actually decrease the trace. Okay, so let's go move to F0. Ouch! Girl, no. This connection is protected by ice. When you try to cross a protected connection, you trigger the ice. There are many types of can I say the word, please? There are many types of ice, each with its own effect. This binary wall, for instance, stops you dead in your tracks and increases the network trace. Other ice may let you pass, instead hindering your progress in other ways. Breaker programs help you deal with ice. You have one in your deck, Dagger. Run the Dagger program now. Just like Leech, Dagger will operate every turn, breaking down the ice. As usual, you can speed up the program by giving it more slices with the slice command. Let's wait for the Dagger to finish off the ice. Once it is down, let's move to the financial node. Okay, so I think we're out of, the blinking both, I like the blinking both upper and lower to say you are done, end your turn. Okay. So the Dagger has taken it out. I think I'm actually going to interface to decrease the trace. And then I'll move to F0. Good work. There's another node here that we haven't seen before. A data node. Move to it. If you like, you can first clear out the financial node or drop a leech on it. But right now we're out of, so we're going to end our turn. Okay, so we're going to leech this one. And then move to D0 to get the data. You're now on a data node. Data nodes can hold all sorts of interesting or valuable information. By interfacing with a data node, you can download its contents to your terminal. Remember, you can always check what happens when you interface with a node at the bottom of the screen. Download the data from the data node with the interface command. Okay, so again, at the bottom of the screen, it's telling us that if we use interface on the data node, it's going to download the data bit. And once started, it will automatically complete in 2 turns. So we now have the leech grabbing credits from, we have the leech grabbing credits from the financial node. And at our next turn, we'll start downloading from this node. So we gotta end our turn because we are done. Okay, I'm glad that I slowed the trace down. Also, the leech is done. So interface with this node to start downloading. Good. Downloading information can take some time. The display next to the node will show how many turns are left before the download is complete. Wait for the download to finish. Yes, so this game, Midnight Protocol, is done completely with keyboard. You're not even using your mouse. It does have a lot of autocomplete, so you're not literally typing in every single thing you need to do. But it is, you are going into systems and hacking, and the point of the narrative so far is somebody doxed you. As a hacker, your information was released. You got put on trial, and they determined that they didn't have enough evidence to really say it was you, but now you're out for revenge on the person who doxed you. Okay, so we're going to interface. Do we interface again? Or do we wait? Oh, yeah, we're already, okay, so we just have to wait. Let me see if there's anything else I can do. Oh, what programs are in my deck? Okay, so I have Cloak, Dagger, and Leech. I think what we'll do is we'll run Cloak to slow down to try and slow down the network trace. And then we'll end our turn. Okay, that didn't really help, but alright. Thank you, Rafiki. Okay, so the Cloak program is running. It is trying to slow down the network trace. I don't know if it's actually helping or not. We have one more turn to download here. There's really nothing else to do, so we're going to go ahead and end our turn. Oh, so we finally got the trace to fail. Okay. Okay, and we got the 2 turns on the download, so we downloaded that. So now we can exit the network. There's nothing else in here to see, right? Nope. All right. All the data bits you download from data nodes can be viewed in the Information tab. Press I to view the Information tab. This database contains all nodes and ICE you have encountered. It also shows you all the data you've collected from data nodes. Data can lead to new missions, programs, etc. Icewind Dave, I think. I'm gonna miss Mercy Road. Okay, so we encountered a binary wall. That was what stopped us, and we had to dagger it. We've encountered an access node, a finance node, and a data node. Clover is our friend. Kraken is the person who doxed us, and Snail is an information broker. Okay. What is in this data? Encrypted content from the Ghost Network. Oh, we are decrypting it. The data bit has given you a network address. Go to the address panel. From Daniel to Chris. I had the IT guy set up the Ghost Network. He threw in a Hangman program for free to tighten up security. Here's how I understand it. The system node monitors the base network for transactions, intercepts them, and skims a bit off the top before forwarding the transaction to the recipient. Obviously, we need to cut him in, so I offered him a 10% cut. This is going to make us rich, dude. Is this just the Superman 3 thing? Are you just, like, skimming off half cents from every transaction? Is that what's going to happen? Are you getting super programmer Gus Gorman in on this? Okay, so we have now gotten the trail left for the day. So let's go over to the addresses. Okay, some missions have specific requirements. For this mission, you will need to equip a new program, Sniffer. You can manage your deck in the deck panel. Okay, so now we're actually going to look at the programs on our deck. Here you can change your program loadout. You can equip up to 5 programs. Okay, so this is Sniffer, which reveals hidden ice on an adjacent node connection. We already have Cloak, Dagger, and Leech. So, okay. All right, let's go back to the addresses. Okay, Hangman is a test network. You found this address by downloading it from a data node. While the network is still under construction, it should make for an easy target. There are 2 ICE, 1 financial and 1 system node. Let's give it a try. Last time, jumping the connection without checking triggered a binary wall. This time you come prepared. Use Sniffer to test if a connection is protected by ice. Sniffer is different from other programs. You need to tell it which connection to investigate. Enter Sniffer F0. If you do not provide an address, Sniffer will not run. Okay, so Sniffer F0. Okay. Sniffer runs for a set amount of turns and cannot be removed or boosted with additional slices. Sniffer will eat up slices for 2 turns. After that, it will remove itself. Using Sniffer to investigate connections is a safe tactic at the cost of slowing you down. Okay. So, Sniffer detected another binary wall. Remember, Cloak masks from the trace, Leech drains nodes, Dagger deals with ice, Sniffer warns about ice, Slice lets you redistribute slices, and with Remove, you clear out a program entirely. Okay. So, we're going to... we're going to Dagger F0. Since we have not gone to the wall, we haven't triggered the extra trace yet. But I like that you can see your status of your stuff. So Sniffer is running, taking up 2 slices. Dagger is running with the remaining 6, and it's doing 33 damage every turn. So it should be done, not the next turn, maybe the turn after. End my turn. Okay, so they are tracing me. The wall's gone. Okay. But so they got 1 trace in, so now we're going to move to the financial node. Let's start a leech here. Okay. Is Sniffer still running, or is Sniffer going to stop itself? Okay, Leech grabbed 10 credits. Sniffer is done. There are no more credits here, and nothing running, so we're going to go Sniffer again. Sniffer for S0. This is a Hangman. So it increases the trace by 1, it removes all programs, and installs the Noose. The Noose prevents you from running a stealth program for a set amount of time. I'm so glad that video game and movie hacking is more excited for real. One of my favorite comic strips was, why, hacking in movies and TV is like, I'm in. But hacking in real life is just footage of somebody sitting at a desk for 10 hours. And they're like, is this slowed down? No, this is real time. This is, yeah. Unless, of course, somebody is attacking your system and you decide to sit and both of you hit the keyboard at the same time, because 2 people typing in on the same keyboard is obviously going to be double the countermeasures for a hack. Double. I kind of appreciated that. It's also kind of funny to me because the big deal is like Mark Harmon in that, it was probably an NCIS something. He goes and just unplugs the computer. And I'm like, don't unplug the computer, unplug the network cable, you dip. Okay. Let's see. Oh, sorry. So, Hangman, so we need to Dagger towards S0. And then end. The trace is still running, so they're probably gonna, okay. Excuse me. Okay, Hangman's gone. So This is interesting. I have options here. I could go back to the first node and decrease the trace, which I think I might do. I'm going to move back to A0. Sorry. And I'm going to interface to decrease the trace by 3. Okay, so the trace is now at 0, which gives me a little more freedom to move within the system. Listen to me talking like I know how to hack. I don't. Now we're going to move back to the financial node. Now we can move over to the ghost control. And now we're at the system node. System nodes can control a variety of aspects of a network. Look at the bottom of the screen to see what interfacing with this particular system node does. Think before you act. Your decisions can affect your reputation and the way people react to you. Okay, first off, end our turn, not our term. Okay, so if we interface, we are going to, if we interface with this node, which we'll do on our next turn, this is used by Daniel and Chris to steal from their employer. It skims a little off each financial transaction passing through the network. Once again, Superman 3, or I guess if you saw Office Space, which copied Superman 3. I really loved Swordfish. It was a ridiculous movie. So we'll end our turn. They're tracing, they're probably looking for us. Yeah, we're gonna interface and see what happens. Oh! Okay. So now now we have an option here. We can interface with this ghost control node and we can forward the evidence to the police. We can reroute the funds to our personal account, or we can do nothing. I think we'll forward the evidence to the police. We'll be a good guy. For now. I don't really know what else we should do. Are we good? Are we done? Is there anything else to do here? No? Okay, so it gave us a little bit of a white hat reputation gain. Okay. From Clover. Snail's got something. Kraken's been working for the Triad lately, mostly swiping medical databases. Kinda menial stuff, but the info seems legit. Anyway, his focus lately has been something called SanaCorp. Healthcare tech or something. Maybe that gets you somewhere? Okay. Thanks. I can work with that. Let me check if the intranet has anything on SanaCorp. About this whole thing with Kraken leaking my identity, it's not revenge, you know. I just need to know why he did it, how he got a hold of that information in the first place. I owe you, Clover. Yeah, it's not about revenge. Sure, it's not. The intranet is a search engine that crawls a wide range of information sources. Use it to find intel on various topics. So let's go to the intranet. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we looked up SanaCorp. Healthcare sector, global medical files. White hat pen tests revealed major vulnerabilities. Deficient security. All of these data centers have been compromised except for Marseille, which is operating normally. Or is it? You've dug up useful information about your target. Go to the email screen to tell Clover about what you found. Switch to the Send Email tab to send an email to Clover about Kraken. Okay, so it's autofilling these to Clover about Kraken's next hit. And we can just hit tab to autocomplete the email. I looked into SanaCorp. Kraken's been raiding their data centers one by one. There's one left untouched. We need to get in there, Clover. Catch him in the act. Yes. Okay, we have new email from Clover. Oh yeah, that seems like a good bet. Could we pull off a honeypot? Track Kraken the moment he touches it? If you get to that network first, maybe you could install a Trojan on the data node. They go for pretty cheap on the black market, right? What do you think? Oh, is it time to buy on the black market? Sounds like a plan. Wait, plant a Trojan, wait for Krogan to take the bait. Wait for Kraken. Krogan. No, we're not doing Mass Effect. Kraken, because apparently that's what we're saying now. Wait for Kraken to take the bait. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, address received, mission added to address panel, but we got the black market opening up now. You now have access to the market screen. Okay, so we can buy a Trojan. Ooh, welcome back, and I definitely flowered. To Trojan, you install on a data node. It increases the breaker damage by 10% and offers a 10% chance to stop the trace or per infected data node. It takes 4 rounds to install. All right, let's buy it. Hey, Tanya, good morning. Okay, let's equip our program on our deck. Okay, so now we have a Trojan that we can install. Okay, and again, the logs tell us what we've been doing. So the log is like your journal to see what you're supposed to do next. Let's see if we can hop into... okay, so this is the honeypot. We've got a Trojan. It's 2 ice, 1 data node, 1 financial. I think we want to put the Trojan virus on the data node. Yep. I'm in. Okay, is the game going to help us out here? This time your objective is to reach the data node and install the Trojan program. Optionally, you can also loot the financial nodes. I mean, you know, you can control the camera, I was wondering about that, by holding down control and pressing the arrow keys. A final tip. Many commands have aliases, shorter or alternative versions. For instance, move can be period, and slice has the same effect as SL or slash. The help command brings up information about commands and their aliases, or even about entire programs. Okay, so let's move around first. Okay, that's a financial node. Our main objective here is to install on the Trojan node, install a Trojan on the data node. So let's do that first. Let's sniffer towards C0. Just to see if there's ice. There's ice. Okay, so let's run a dagger towards C0 to try and break that down. Angels, break it down. Pew, pew, pew. All right, so the dagger is going to keep working on that wall. Meanwhile, they are looking for us. Okay, the ice is down, so let's move to C0. This is a connector node. It has no interface action, so it's just here. However, I'm going to use my sniffer again towards D0 because I don't trust this system one little bit. How do I stop? Hold on. Okay, how do I stop running something on my deck? Oh, okay, so to remove a program costs an action. So if I remove all. Okay, so it's just gonna run, so We need to wait for it to stop, don't we? Unless I can't run it again, can I? No, it's already running. All right, we'll end our turn. Okay, Sniffer has stopped. So now we run Sniffer again towards D0. There's a hangman. So let's put a dagger towards D0. Okay. And end our turn. The trace is up to 7. Okay, the hangman should take out. All right. My ex loved hackers, sometimes to a degree that I was a little bit like, really? Okay. Let's move over to the data node. Oh, that was... What? Ha! You are looking for me. I am looking for you. I contradict you. You contradict me. She had to die. Can I allow you to exist? Can you allow me to exist? Oh, I like that. Oh, wow. Okay, let's put a Trojan on the data node. Okay, so now we've used 2 slices for the Sniffer, 3 slices for the Trojan. We're out of turns. So now we have a bit of a choice. I think what we should do is, okay. So this is going to take 3 turns. We might want to risk it for the biscuit. Let me interface here. That's going to take also 3 turns. Okay, so wait. 1, 2... Okay, that'll take 3 turns, so your trace will... Yeah, I'm going to interface. And do I have an action? So I'm also going to run Cloak. Okay, Cloak now has 5 slices, which isn't great, but it does give us just under a half of a chance to slow down the trace. So we're going to have to stay here for 3 turns regardless. It's not good for us. Okay. Yes, tracing failed. Okay. Okay. So we should both get the data, and the Trojan should be installed. Sure. The data we got was, hey guys, I got this email about my SantaCorp account password changing and I don't remember doing that. I guess that's because of the website work you were doing. On that note, the job posting for the new sysop is still unfilled. Please share it among your personal networks. So we got into this network because somebody fell for a phishing thing. Okay. Spear phishing, actually. Okay, we can exit if we want to. You can go if you want to. We can leave this money behind. I think we will try for the money. We're gonna give it a shot. Okay, first off, we're gonna interface with this, which will bring the trace down by 3. And we're going to run Sniffer towards F0. No ice detected? Sweet. Okay, we're going to take this money, baby. because we may as well get money while we're in here. And leech. Okay, 5 credits per turn, 45 credits left. End my turn. Okay, they're tracing us. They're successful. Leech is running. Okay. Let's give more slices to... Sloop. Let's give more slices to Leech. Is that an action? Oh, okay, we added 2 slices to Leech. And let's add a slice to Cloak. Oh, is that... Oh, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to drain. And I'm going to drain again. Okay, now we can leave. Because we've taken all the money and we installed the Trojan. Even though I suspect that our nemesis already knows about us. Alright, nothing to do here, so we're out, baby. Awesome. So that was the end of the demo. Fantastic. Thank you for playing. Midnight Protocol is now available on Steam. You can also join the conversation on our Discord. So let's continue. Oh, it's nice. We get an email from the dev team. Thank you for taking the time to play the demo. There's a bit more to discover. The playground mission has been unlocked, which you can use to test out one of the programs now for sale on the black market. There might even be a secret to discover. Also, if this is your first playthrough of the demo, real-time mode has been unlocked. It can be accessed from the main menu. Give it a shot. Midnight Protocol is a labor of love and made by a small team. That's cool. That's very cool. Alright, so there's another program on the black... Oh, there are more on the black market. Wow. That's really cool. And we got the playground. Challenge. Okay, can replay. Nice. Okay, very cool. So that is Midnight Protocol. Again, there's a demo available in the Steam. It's also available in the Steam store right now as part of Turn-Based Thursday Fest. So awesome. Go ahead and exit that game. I really like that it tells you immediately, like, you're not supposed to see your cursor, so don't panic. Very cool. And yeah, it's nicely atmospheric. It's got a really good feel to it. You do not actually have to be a hacker. You don't have to like know how to type out all the commands. It does a lot of autocomplete for you. But if you're familiar with operating command line at all, it should be kind of quick to pick up. I do wonder how people might feel like, do you need, like, it was designed to not have like a mouse click interface. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, let's hop out of this one.